All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rikakodash. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And shalom to all the brothers out here laboring in this truth with sincerity. And shalom to the few sisters that watch. Coming back with another quick lesson. Just going into, we're in the time where it's time to lock in, and lock in. Not as Esau would have it. This is a Jake term, man, to lock in, to be prepared, be ready, So it's not the time to be out here burning flags. It's never the time really to do that, man. Jake just constantly going off, and this is believers of the way. But, this lesson is not about them, but it's just, hey, it came up, man. These Jakes are going off, constantly going off, man, without any caution, just doing whatever, and it clearly comes from a lack of leadership, man, just full of bad decisions. But, hey, man, as for us, man, the men that follow GMS, Great Millstone, hey, man, we ain't into that. It's strictly about bringing forth edification to edify the elect, to be able to get out of here, man, preach the gospel, not doing all the extra gimmicky stuff, hey, and you can see it in the rest of these camps, man. They constantly going off, doing something outside of bringing forth this word, man. They always got to add a little extra to it, to make themselves be thrown into the spotlight or the forefront, But, it's not about that, man. It's all about glorifying Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, first and foremost, man. So, with that being said, we're going to get into some scriptures, hey, man, and Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. But, we're going to get into the book of 2nd Esdras, and we know this is a narrow path, man. Getting into the kingdom, we know it's not going to be easy. We're in a time where, Esau about to really bring the hammer down, man. Implement his plan, try to bring forth his plan, which we know is going to be foiled, by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But we'll get into it. It's the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 7, and actually this is the GNT version of it. It says, when I had finished speaking, the same angel that had been sent to me on the earlier nights appeared again. And it said, and he said, stand up, Ezra, and listen to what I have come to tell you. Go ahead, sir, I said. He continued, picture in your mind a broad, immense sea spreading over a vast area, but with an entrance no wider than a river. And this is the vision of how we should think about, getting into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. This is not an easy task. Brothers have various things going on in their lives, man. Whether it's family or ailments, financial, whatever the case may be. A wicked wife, whatever, wicked husband, whatever. But this path is not gonna be easy, man. So we must keep these things in perspective and understand that to get to the kingdom, man, it's gonna be hey, we're gonna have to endure to the end. We're gonna have to endure a whole lot of heartache and pain. But continuing on, it says, no one who wishes to enter that sea, either to visit it or control it, can reach its broad expanse of water without passing through the narrow entrance. Says, or take another example. Picture a city built on a plain. The city is full of all kinds of good things, and this is being likened to the kingdom of heaven. It says, but the entrance to it is narrow and steep, with fire on one side and deep water on the other. The one path between the fire and the water is so narrow that only one person at a time may walk on it. So this is a narrow path, man. You might not even have room to really step to either side or the other. It's just room for one person. That's how small and narrow this path to the kingdom of heaven is, man. You go to the left side, you go off to the right side, and hey, you either gonna burn or you gonna drown, man. So we try to walk that straight and narrow, into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, to the best of our abilities, man. Trying to be sincere in His truth, trying to bring His word out, trying to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua first and foremost, man. So, verse 9, it says, if anyone inherits this city, he cannot take possession of his inheritance without passing through this dangerous entrance. Persecution, being put to death, losing everything you ever had, losing your family, losing your so-called friends, losing everything, man, to get to this great ending, man, the great ending, entering into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua without being destroyed here in Babylon the Great. Verse 10, it says, that is right, sir, I said. That is how it is with the people of Israel, he added. I made this world for their sake, but when Adam broke my commandments, the world came under my judgment. When we see it, we had to endure captivity, still being in captivity, man, here in Babylon the Great, serving out our punishment, man, the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 12, it says, then the entrances into this world were made narrow and difficult to travel. They were rough, dangerous, and few in number. But the entrances to the great world to come are wide, safe, and lead to immortality. So, the kingdom of heaven, man. It says, but the entrances to the great world, New Jerusalem, to come are wide, safe, and lead to immortality. Immortality, man. Everlasting life, So that's what we're trying to get to, man. And we know it's not going to be an easy path, but we're trying to endure, do the will of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not going off, not going out here making a spectacle of ourselves more than we already are, burning flags, marching up and down the street, carrying weapons at camp, nonsense, man, So, we're going to continue on, go to the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and we're going to drop down to verse 10. But man, we already have a hard time, not, with opposition. You got Vocab Malone, you got all these other people coming up against this truth. And then you had these guys out here burning flags and doing this, man, trying to get the ministry blamed, man. Completely going off. All right, this is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And that hour of temptation will be when the MOTB is implemented, and you'll be faced with the task of or the decision of taking his chip or standing up for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, it's gonna be the hour of temptation. You know, and it's not gonna be easy, man. You know, brothers got wives, families, jobs, things of that nature, man. You know, the people that want to stay here and be comfortable in this world, they're gonna take it. You know, for the little bit that they have, they want to hold on to. But ultimately, Esau, Edom is gonna take it anyway, man. Your life is over. You know, it's gonna be total control, man. Total control over your every move. You know. So really, hey, just to hold on to these little trinkets that you have, you know. But the water Yahweh Shem Yahushua for imparting this understanding, man, knowing that the greater goal is to reach everlasting life, you know, with all riches, man. You know, the riches of this world don't mean nothing. You know, this is Esau Edom's kingdom, man, which is a vile, disgusting place to be. You know, especially in comparison to what's to come, man. You know. All right, Revelation 3:10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth." And everybody's gonna be tried. You know, not just the so-called poor, the lower class. You know. Every man, free and bond, according to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, you know, verse 15, 16, and on down. You know, just get the proper understanding. All right, verse 11, it says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." You know. No man take thy crown. You know, nobody take that crown. You know, no man, no woman, no child, nobody, man. You know, that's what we're fighting for. You know, that's what we locking in for. You know, to keep our crown, man, to be crowned by Yahushua, man. You know, to be of the 144,000. You know, the governing body, man, of New Jerusalem, man. Man, it don't get no greater than that. Verse 12, it says, "Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out." You know, you won't be going off. You know, you won't be sinning anymore, man. You won't be able to sin again, man. You're going to be strictly on point with everything, man. It's unfathomable to even believe, you know, in the flesh, that you'll be able to not sin, you know, to be able to have spiritual power to do these things, man. You know, if you're in a carnal mindset, you won't believe it. You know, that's why everything we do is spiritual first and foremost, man. So let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 8. And Lord willing, I'm not rambling too much. Lord willing, it's edifying. So, new covenant. So the Lord said, you won't go out anymore, man. So let's see. It says, "For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second." All right, starting as the point, it says, "For finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah." You know, northern kingdom, southern kingdom. "Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them into their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. And they should not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me from the least to the greatest. So, and that's a cut on people saying that we're in a new covenant, because the laws are not written into our minds and not into our hearts, man, because we're still able to sin. We're in this sinful flesh, but when Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes back, and redeem the elect, hey, it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Ultimately, first and foremost, the elect. And then ultimately, the rest of Israel, man. All Israel shall be saved. So, won't be able to go off. Beautiful. So it says, once again, the book of Revelation chapter 3 and verse 12, it says, And he that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go out no more. 144,000, man. It says, I will write them upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, man. New Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place. It says, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. So, that's what we patiently waiting on, man. But in the meantime, we got to constantly pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the only way we going to make it, man. Going out here burning flags, total nonsense, especially, like the elder said, man, you burning a flag in a country that you living in. How stupid is that? That you got to work in, what, it ain't like you about to leave, and even if you do leave, you 9 times out of 10, what point did you prove, man? Nonsense. So let's go to the book of Psalms. Our only hope is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Being out here making spectacles, burning flags, props, it's crazy, man. All right, so we'll get the context, of his prayer, man, and it's King David. So we'll start at verse 1 and we're going to jump down. All right, this book is a book of Psalms, chapter 51 and verse 1. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, when Nathan the prophet came unto him after he had gone into Bathsheba. So King David had committed a major sin, man. The sin of adultery. So he's asking for forgiveness, man, basically. And this is the same mentality we should be in, man, because we don't know what we've done in prior lives, and even in the past, man, we've done all manner of evil before we came into this truth. So, we should constantly be praying, man. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 51 and verse 1. It says, have mercy upon me, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. And we should be pleading to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Verse 9, we jump down to verse 9. It says, hide thy face from my sins and blot out all mine iniquities. It says, create me a clean heart, O power, and renew the right spirit within me. Man, and I feel like this every day, man. Every day is how I feel, man. Just asking Yahweh Shem Yahushua to have mercy on me, man. Verse 11 says, cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. And we know plenty of examples where Yahweh Shem Yahushua has cast people out of his presence, man, and took the Holy Spirit from them. And they just bugged out, So we can't get offended in this truth. We must keep pushing on. We must lock in, man. We can't get offended. We can't get, sidetracked. Hey, man, brothers always, wanna, the flesh is constantly pulling at you, wanting you to do this, wanting you to do that. But we gotta lock in, man. We in the fourth quarter, man. So we just gotta lock in. Verse 12, it says, "Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit." So, hey, that's why we gotta have that fire for this truth, man. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation. Just knowing what's to come, man. We should have a great joy, a great feeling about what's to come, even though, speaking of the kingdom of heaven, we know Jacob's trouble is on the way, which when we see these things happening, we get excited, man, because we know we're that much closer to getting up out of here. It's lucky. Verse 13, it says, "Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee." So, hey, first and foremost, the Holy Spirit got to be dealing with you, man, for you to be a teacher. It says, "Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee." And that's our goal. That's what we doing, man. Trying to bring this truth out, trying to learn, constantly learning. There's so much to learn. That's why you got to lock in, man. We can't be sidetracked. And it's easy to do. With so many distractions in this world, man. So many distractions, and then you got Satan coming at you, man, all kind of stuff. But we just got to lock in, and that's the reason for the brotherhood too, man. Hey, you feeling out your spirit low, man, holler at a brother, man. Constantly keep in contact with brothers, man, because hey, next thing you know, man, you'll be sidetracked, and the spirit is about to leave you, man. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. We want to constantly give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Oh, Salaki. I just thought about something. We'll go back to the book of Revelation. Just wanted to get this word crown. Man, I almost forgot Salaki on that. Man. So, we'll go back to it. It says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." So, I just want to see, going into crown.
Strong's G 4735, Stephanos.
It says crown, a mark of royal or exalted rank. A mark of royal or exalted rank. That's what it's gonna be, man. You're gonna have exalted rank. 144,000 governing body of the whole nation of Israel, man. Judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. It don't get no greater than that, man. Man. And let's see the second. It says the eternal blessedness which will be given as a prize to the genuine servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. 144,000, man. It says the crown, which is the reward of righteousness, man. Don't get no greater than that, man. We don't care about no NFL championship, no NBA, none of this stuff, none of these worldly championships matter, man. None of the presidency, none of this stuff matters, man. The only crown that we're concerned about is the crown that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai will place on the 144,000, man. 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe. Hey, and hey, that's what we locking in for, man. So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. We want to constantly give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom.